What is it about a lot of these fragrance companies that they can produce a beautiful fragrance, something that's well blended, has depth, but when it comes to performance, and when I say performance, I mean longevity, they fall flat? Well, today I'm going to go over a few tips of mine that have helped me increase that longevity of some of my favorite fragrances that are oftentimes lacking. Check it out. Welcome back, fragrance family. Ori here with Knowsnotes, bringing you another fragrance related video. Our favorite topic, what we all love talking about, and we all love smelling good, and there's one big happy smelly family. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hit the like button, leave a comment, let us know what you think, hit the bell notification so you never miss a new video. And for those of you who've already been here with us before, who are hitting us up on our Instagram, we do love it, we appreciate it. Thank you for so much love. Now, like I mentioned in the intro, there's some problems with some of these fragrance houses that they just can't seem to get that longevity down. I mean, yeah, some of these places that have excellent sillage, excellent projection, but that longevity is just lacking. I think it's whack, especially if you're paying some top dollar for some of these niche houses. So we just did a top 7 list video on our most recent upload. I'm not trying to do that again. This is going to be somewhat of a list, but don't look at it that way. Just look at it as a few tips I'm going to give you. So they're going to be in some sort of an order, but then we'll just see where it goes. All right, so bear with me. The first tip I can give everyone is proper hygiene. That should be pretty self-explanatory, but we've all seen that person that they go and they ain't wash their butt in a few days, and they're quick to get on that spray, especially when it's Axe spray. When I'm at work or in the locker room, I'm a little bit bougie these days because I don't spray Axe anymore. Not that there's anything wrong with Axe, but I'm just saying, hey, some of the people out there know what I'm talking about. But anyways, we'll get done with a long day at work. Been sweating all day, and the remedy to smelling funky is just spray some Axe over yourself. But come on, man, it's not gonna work. just adding scent to funk, which I guess is just all one scent. An accord of funk. No, but seriously, clean your skin. Perfume is best applied to clean, moist skin. If you want to kind of step your game up with your hygiene game and with your fragrances, you can go ahead and find yourself some scented or unscented rather. If you just want to smell like whatever fragrance it is you plan on wearing that day, find yourself some unscented body wash. It's out there. You can even find it in the bar form. And it's going to get you clean, get that hot water on your body. You're smelling great. Now, alternatively, there are a lot of fragrance houses they actually create some scented body washes. The one that comes to mind right off the top of my head is Creed. Creed, I know for sure, obviously they make Green Irish Tweed, the Parfum, or the Eau de Parfum, or the Millésime, as they call it. But, they make that fragrance, but they also make some body wash, and I believe they make a deodorant. But that's going to get into one of the other tips we're going to talk about here in just a second. The next thing that also plays a huge role in getting that better projection and overall performance of your fragrance is having the moisturized skin. So you get your clean skin, but now it's time to moisturize it. So much like those body washes that I mentioned earlier, there's also some of these same companies that will produce some kind of moisturizer. So some might call it body butter, some might call it lotion, some might call it moisturizer. And you don't have to go that route. You can just get a unscented moisturizer that's going to help rub it in your skin, keep you moisturized, because on top of having clean skin, clean moisturized skin is going to increase the performance of your fragrance. Now, I have a few examples of the moisturizers for you. The one I'm going to show you now is from the house of Ajmal, and if you follow us on Instagram, you've seen a couple of our other videos, I love that house. Awesome Middle Eastern fragrance house, can't get enough of them. But I also love oud fragrances, and this body butter I picked up, so weird saying body butter. I don't like that. It makes me feel uncomfortable. We just call this lotion. Anyways, my lotion butter. All right, let me stop. This is I'm having a hard time pronouncing this, but it's Makalat body butter, and it's oud. It's an oud-based body oil or body moisturizer, and whenever I'm wearing one of my oud fragrances, I'll go ahead and apply some of this to my body, not too much, a little dab will do you, and then apply on my pulse points and continue about my day. And I want to emphasize on that little dab of do you, because if you end up putting too much lotion, moisturizer, whatever you want to call it, on your skin, you end up clogging up your pores. You start clogging up your pores, so if it's warm outside, you start sweating. Then you look like a hot, sweaty mess. And you can be upset because you sprayed all your favorite fragrance all over your body, and now it's gone. It's gone. Not completely. It's probably on you, whatever you're wearing, but you get the idea. Don't go overboard. And I know, ladies, y'all probably don't have an issue with that. Some of us guys, I didn't know that at first. I'll be honest. I was sitting there like, why is this stuff coming off? it was on there, but keep that in mind. All right, so now we're moving into layering. All right, so really, in a nutshell, that's all we've really been talking about so far, other than hygiene. But even with that, if you're using your body wash, you're still essentially layering it. But what I mean more specifically is more where you are layering one fragrance with another, well, moisturizer, and then with the fragrance. But we're gonna take that a step further. All right, so I love oud fragrances. So what I did, I ended up going to one of my favorite shops, Hygiene, once again. And then I went to one of my other favorite shops, Al Haramain. You know what? I won't say it's my favorite. They're growing on me. Anyways, they have a awesome rose fragrance. It's the Taif rose. So this rose is a rose that only grows in Saudi Arabia. It can get a bit expensive, but smells great. Can't get enough of it. So I bought this fragrance. It's the Rue Al Ward, and I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. But I got this from Al Haramain. Beautiful rose fragrance. But I also have the Taif rose from Ajmal. Okay, so I'll apply my oils to my pulse points. The best way that I do it, you're not supposed to rub them too much. This is what the guys at the stores told me. I don't know if this is right. I'm still trying to do some more research, get some insight on how to properly do it, but this is what they told me, and I'm trusting. Said, again, pulse points, lightly dab, and then behind the ears. And you can also take a little dab and put it right there in the crease of your neck. I think it's the clavicle. Put it there. Boom, good to go. Smelling fresh. But then you go and take your fragrance and you spray. I don't spray directly on the areas where I just applied the perfume oil. I'll spray on the bigger parts of my body. For example, on my forearms, or maybe just, the back of my neck. Things like that. Give that a try. I hope it helps you, because it helps me. So I do that with this particular fragrance. I also do it with a lot of my oud-based fragrances, and the body butter I showed you guys earlier. I'll use that with fragrance oils, and then still use my spray. I'm talking about smelling great all day, and on top of that, when you get your oils involved and that moisturizer involved that has a similar scent, your clothes are going to be smelling great, and it's not overwhelming. As long as you're not overspraying and over applying your oils, and of course your moisturizer, you're not going to have a problem. All right, the last piece of advice I'm going to have for you for increasing longevity of fragrances is going to be about applying fragrances to your clothes. All right, be careful with this, because I've seen it happen. When I say I've seen it happen, I've seen me do it in the past. Sprayed my fragrance way too close to my clothing, and remember, there's oils in these fragrances, so that means that you're gonna stay in your clothes, and it's annoying. It's a pain in the butt. If you can get them out, good on you, but a lot of times it's too late. Light sprays, good distance apart. Don't do that nonsense where you spray in the air and then walk into the fragrance. That's not a thing. Don't do that. You're just getting most of your fragrance on the deck. That's it, fragrance family. I can't think of any other tips to give you at the moment. If I think of anything else, I'll be sure to keep you all updated. And please do the same for me, because I'm sure there's something I missed. I'd love to hear from you all. Find out how you make your fragrances last longer. Yeah, just let us know. If you enjoyed the video and you get some helpful, useful tips that you're gonna try to use, then please like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. I do, again, appreciate everyone who's been showing us love and support, especially everybody over on the Instagram, social media platform, or whatever you want to call it. I do appreciate the love. But anyways, like I said, if you're still new here, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. You know the drill. It's YouTube. As always, I'm Ori with Knowsnotes. When it comes to smelling good, wear what you want, whenever you want. Stay fresh, stay blessed. We'll catch you next time. Peace.
They say Mike's about to blow though. Tell me something that I don't know. With the crowd out bouncing like pogos. You can come on the tour bus, just please no photos. Up the ride like Somo, cause we be going off on the off nights. Cause I've been on every single song I put my pin on now. They don't know, or maybe they starting to, cause I work so hard that it's hard.